Hey, welcome to The Book and His Boss. I'm Pat Caputo, sports columnist for the Oakland Press. This is sports editor Jeff Kuehn. We're here every week at theoaklandpress.com and at micentral.com. And Jeff, a lot going on in the world of sports. First, we'll start off with Michigan State. Where's it Michigan? What's the bigger story? You're the big news guy. You're the sports editor. What's bigger, the rise of Michigan State or the demise of Michigan?
I'll tell you after Saturday, if Toledo comes up here and does what I think they might do, and that is beat Michigan, I think the bigger story is Michigan, because State's biggest portion of their schedule is coming up with Ohio State and Michigan back-to-back after this week. But give Northwestern credit, too. It won't be an easy game this week, as you pointed out. Northwestern's undefeated.
Yeah, I wrote my column today. They're undefeated. They've beaten Michigan State 4 out of the last 6 times they've played. And last year they beat them. And all the main components that beat Michigan State are back. So Michigan State secondary is a bit banged up. So I'm surprised that Michigan State actually is a favorite in that game, considering the game's at Northwestern. Northwestern's won 3 Big Ten titles, or shared 3 Big Ten titles since 1995. I don't think people realize that. They're always a kind of a trap game, especially for the Spartans. But if they do win that game, and I do expect them to win it, I think they could have a pretty good year. They could break into the top 25 and stay there and have a really, really good season. It's a crossroads game this week.
Right. Something you pointed out in your column, too. Last year they lost these games. They lost the close ones. It shows that D'Antonio's winning over there. The players are buying in, and who knows? It could be a crossroad game. Could really turn things around on a great season.
Yeah, Lions, it looks like John Kidna is probably not going to play on Sunday. It's become the big story. It would be just like Rod Marinelli to start Orlovsky instead of Stanton and everybody grown in this town. I mean, does anybody want Dan Orlovsky instead of Drew Stanton to start? So I guess that's a sure thing that Orlovsky will start, right?
Beside that, I got a pool going. How many minutes before the Lions are down 3 touchdowns? Yeah, all season long it's been they've been behind. It doesn't matter who's quarterback. You do have to see if Stanton is in fact going to make it.
Well, David's right. If he finds one.
But Orlovsky is right now the second-rated guy, so you got to give him a shot too. But the main thing is this team is so bad, Pat. How long before they're down 21?
Yeah, well, it's been that way every game. And last week it was down 31, and the Vikings have a terrific running game. And they got another former Lions quarterback ready to haunt them, Gus Farad. Can you imagine that?
There we go.
Would that be the all-time low? Red Wings open up the season this weekend. Obviously, big deal. The cup-raising banner. Is this the greatest, possibly the greatest sports team in the history of Detroit, or the greatest Red Wings team? I mean, Ville Lino looks like he could score 20 goals. He didn't make the team. They've added Hossa. They've added Ty Conklin. Brad Stewart's going to be there the whole year. I don't think a team's ever dominated like the Red Wings did last year and added so much.
But you know what? One thing that we failed to point out is last year Dallas did the dirty work. Dallas took out the 2 teams that posed matchup problems for the Red Wings.
And travel problems.
San Jose, right. And the Wings met Colorado when Colorado had 8 starting guys, key guys out of their lineup. Things just fell into place for the Red Wings last year. But they are loaded. They are the favorite. They did improve their talent base from last year. And as Babcock said yesterday, the guys he sent to the minors are frontliners anywhere else. That's talent.
Well, yeah, that'd be second lines forwards or, on the second defense pairing. It's amazing. But anyway, thanks for joining us this week. Don't forget to check out miprepzone.com. They're the latest in prep sports because that's where everything you can find it instantaneously on the internet, everything that's Oakland County sports. Check out the blogs. Paula Pash writes a Big Ten blog that's excellent. Jim Hawkins' Tiger blog. Dana DeRuiter, the Pistons are starting up, does a good one. And Dave Burkett's Lions blog and Bruce McLeod's Red Wings blog. We got all kinds. And you can check out my blog if you want to.
Something we're starting this week too. Friday nights we're streaming live radio broadcasts from high school football games. So be sure to check that out at miprepzone.com.
There's so much going on at theoaklandpress.com. Check it all out. It's getting better all the time. Anyway, until next week, he's Jeff Kuehn, the sports editor. I'm Pat Caputo, the sports columnist. We'll see you.